I'm going to show you how to make claps sound very interesting and cool even if you're using MIDI. So we start off with a simple beat. So the vibe we're going for this track is like lo-fi, it's very chill, retro-esque vibe. All we do is Alt Command S for an instrument track. We'll go over to the instrument, and down here you see EXS24, it's a sampler, and we're going to open it through stereo. So everything on this entire software instrument is going to stay the same. The volume, I'm just going to push up to 0 dB. The level here, all this means is the velocity level. So like how far it can actually reach from lowest velocity to highest. So if you bring it all the way to the bottom, it means that it can, velocity wise, it can hit negative 48 dB. So we don't want it to go that low. Realistically, we'll just keep it around where it was at the beginning. Next step, edit. You open up this instrument editor, and what we're going to do next is we're going to add in the claps. So in the description below, I provided you with a link. I found it on Reddit, and it's just these really good samples for claps, and it really is fitting for this because of what I'm going to show you. So I chose the 90 claps for the example here. We're going to add probably 20, let's do 30 for fun. It's probably overkill, but whatever, it's for the example. So we're just going to keep the settings the same. All this means here is the start note. So it's asking you where you want to start it on a keyboard or on a piano roll. And obviously it really doesn't matter because they're not going to change in velocity, or sorry, they're not going to change in pitch. So we'll just click OK, keep everything the same. Then all your claps come up right here, which is perfect. And we're going to save this. So a cool way to save it to sort through your instruments in the future is we'll go on desktop and we'll save it into a new folder. So we'll make a new folder and we'll call it what would you call it? Like a clap set, because it's a set of claps, and in the future, once you make more and more of these, you're going to want to be pretty organized. So clap set, it will be the folder we will put it in, and then we can save this as clap set 1, or like electronic clap set 1, because we're going to be using electronic claps. Perfect. So we'll save that as that. Now that it's open, we can rename the instrument just to make things a little more organized again. And we'll call this clap set. Now we'll right click, create an empty MIDI region, drag it over here, and we'll start at C1, which is our starting point where the samples are set. If you click Command, your draw tool will be available. There we go. So that's the first clap we have. We'll put it on the offbeat. Perfect. So that's good. And now the easiest part is you just set it up like it's a riser. So we'll put the next one up. And to copy and paste in Logic, you can do hold Alt Option down and just drag, and a little plus will be readily available. So we'll just keep moving them upwards because, again, we're just moving up in the order that they were set up in. That one was a little different. That one had a bit of a delay on it, so we could actually delay the sample, offset it a little bit, and then see how it fits. That's dope. So listen to all these. When they're different, you actually notice when they're playing. And the cool thing about this, we haven't even touched the velocity yet, so they just sound different and good to begin with. We'll play it through. Last one here we could probably offset again to just make it a little cooler and more interesting. The rest sounded good though. Perfect. That one was perfect. So now we can even sort of dive into velocity changing. So now that we have different samples, sorry about that, Command A or drag and grab them all, just click Command A and it'll select all of the samples, or the MIDI pieces. We'll do random velocity, and I have it set up here for 30 to 98. Let's do it a little harder and slappier, so we'll do 70 to 110. So that's awesome. And now, even to further this, what we'll do, because we have so many samples in there, we'll keep it going. And obviously you have to adjust it according to how the sample itself sounds. But look at this. You literally did minimal work and you have a different clap every time the kick hits, or sorry, every time the sample plays. So it's just like, it's a great way to add versatility to the track and make things sound different, but with absolutely no extra work ethic or work effort. So it's very easy. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to hit me up or just ask in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.